Page 13 goes over some of the constructions that we did, not the last two, but further back. So a line parallel through point X, a line parallel to M through point X. So this construction looked like this. We did a line through the point and the line. And this line doesn't have to be straight. I mean, it has to be straight, but like it doesn't have to be perpendicular. Then what we did is we put the compass at this intersection and we drew an arc that passed through. Trying to adjust this so it works the best. Okay, so we put this at this point and we drew an arc that passed through both lines. And then using the same measurement, put it at X and make an arc above here. And yes, I always exaggerate the arcs. Next step is to measure this arc, but it's best to measure it upside down. So I'm measuring it right here. So I'm measuring that angle, and then I'm going to put this onto this intersection and make the same mark on this arc. Now, to make the parallel line, I'm going to draw a line through this point in this intersection, and it should be parallel to the line. There we go. This line often does not come out exactly parallel, so if yours didn't, it's okay, I understand. Can we go through the steps again? This one shows up on standardized testing a lot. You won't actually have to make the parallel lines, but what they'll ask you is why does this construction work? And why are those lines parallel? And the reason why they're parallel is because this angle and this angle are the same measure, so therefore these lines are parallel. Number 2, perpendicular bisector of line AB. Just going to put this on B, make a mark, put it on A, then go below, make the same mark. This one's pretty easy. Maya and Taylor might come to your game tonight. My girls have soccer practice at 6, so maybe after. We usually stop by the game. How long do the games last? Usually like 2 hours, right? Yeah, so we'll see the latter half. Maybe catch halftime, we'll see. Number 3, angle bisector of ABC. Have angle ABC. So for this one, ooh, my lines are going to be in the way. No. Okay, so for number 3, draw an arc that passes through both rays of this angle. So you get a point here and here. Oh, sorry, there. So point here and here. And then I'm using those to find the center up here. So making a mark here, and making the same mark from the same measure from A. And then last step is, I feel like I should use a different color. I don't have one. The last step is to connect those dots. And then this should break this angle up into 2 equal angles. Okay, if you're done with that, you can move on to the next page. Which is a quiz. Okay, on this page we have page 14 and 15. So you're going to do this as a quiz. You can look back at the packet if you need to. The arcs for a compass, so it shows a construction. You have to identify what this construction is. So you may want to look back at the packet to see what that was, unless you want to just go through the answer choices. If you look at the answer choices, 2 lines parallel. I'm not seeing 2 parallel lines. 2 congruent angles? Nope, not 2 congruent angles. Segments congruent to MN? Well, there's 1 segment, maybe. And then the perpendicular bisector of MN. Looking at this, the last part of the construction would be to connect these points. And looks like that creates a perpendicular bisector. So the best answer for this one would be D. So you'll go through each of them like that, determine the best answer. For number 5, it says 1 piece of a pie is left for 2 boys to share. Where should the pie be cut to ensure they get an equal piece? And then you see all these points in the middle here. And literally, you cannot tell which one is the middle unless you have really good spatial reasoning. Actually, fun fact, boys have better spatial reasoning than girls. So boys can eyeball it better than girls, sorry. But in order to find the exact middle, you would have to use your compass, put it on this point and this point. Find the point right here. Do the cross, and then connect it using a straight edge, and whichever point it goes through will be the middle. And some of them you do have to actually do the construction to figure it out. So I'll let you work through the quiz. When you're done, make sure that all the constructions are filled in, make sure your name's on it, and then put it in the bin. If you missed a day this week because of testing and you need to finish it over the weekend, that is okay. But if you can, finish it today. And just get it turned in. Then once you turn it in, I need you to use a laptop to finish up your Khan Academy. You needed at least 5 Khan Academies done for the week with a 70% or higher. If you have that done, then you can ask to get your phone. Yes, Charles. Yes, you may. Okay, so we have about 20 minutes.